Hey, today we're going to talk about the 4 people that you need to have in your circle and the one you need to get rid of. Oh yes, we top 5 people that are all around your life that'll make your life be better. Now let's talk about these people in a different manner. Now, what I believe is you're not the average of 5 people you surround yourself with. You're the average of the expectations of those 5 people. You raise the expectations of the people, you raise your levels, but we need to focus on who is in our circle right now. And sometimes we don't do this. We know we should, but it's just too much pain to think about who might have to go and who's in here, so we just don't even, I'm gonna deal with it, right? But let's talk about this. Here is number 1. You need to have a cheerleader. You gotta have someone that's in your corner that when you win, they celebrate louder than you do. Like, you gotta have these people. Because what happens is, like, if you think about when you score a touchdown, like, it's cool to score a touchdown, I'm gonna celebrate, but I love that the whole crowd's going wild and they're yelling, right? You need those people. It fills you with that spine-tingling joy. Like, you gotta have someone that when you complete the thing, finish the workout, whatever it is, they go, hey, well done, great job. And if you don't have this person, you gotta find them first. And what that looks like is talking to people, maybe even hiring someone, hire a trainer, hire a coach, someone that allows you to find that little inspiration when you get that win, so you're not celebrating alone. No one likes to celebrate alone. It's like, yeah, here's a weird story. I was bowling one time and I picked up a 7-10 split. It was so early in the morning because I was waiting for something. No one else saw it. The guy from like the shop comes walking out. I said, you see that? He goes, no. And I felt horrible. It was like, I want one person to see, even if it was a stranger. But that matters. You got to find someone that can celebrate with you. Number 2, you got to have a teacher. Now, a teacher is important because a teacher allows you to fast track the path to where you want to go so you can learn the things you need to know without having to experience the moment that teaches the lesson. That's important because for us, we'll go through life and doing trial and error all day long to learn the lesson when someone's already learned the lesson. It's in a book, it's in a program, it's in their head. Talk to them. Find someone that you respect enough to let teach you something. That's what teachers do. They go, hey, here's the information. I'm going to put it in your head so you don't have to go through the process of figuring it out. I think it's the beauty of our whole society and the human, if you want to call it the race, right? We all have the ability to go back and look at paintings on walls and books and learn stuff. Someone spent their entire day in life consuming stuff to make one book. And there's a bunch of those books. So go and find a teacher, someone you trust and respect that's done what you want to do or knows the information you need to know and learn. Don't go and do it on your own. It's pointless. I promise you. You'll learn more along the path, but you need someone to teach you how to do the basics to get there. Number 3, a coach. Now, you might say, but isn't a coach a teacher? Oh, no. A coach will teach you some things, but a coach's job is to press you, push you, motivate you, to tell you when you're falling off track, to keep you in the process headed towards your goals. Right? I had a coach when I played sports. My goal was to be on the field, to ball out, to make plays, right? But at certain points in time, I needed my coach to poke me and be like, hey, you could do more. You can be fast, you can run more. And also, when I'm in the field of play, I see what's right here, where a coach sees the entire field. You need someone that sees the field and presses you when you start falling off in ways you won't even notice. You and I both know there have been times you've been moving towards something and somewhere you kind of took a little bit of a lazier approach. You pulled back a little bit and then you didn't even pay attention to it for months. And all of a sudden your life looks different because you didn't have a coach saying, hey, I saw you slowing down there, like go faster, cross the line, do more, right? Find a person who'll push you to get to the next level you have already set out for yourself. Then it leads to number 4. Number 4 ties to any sporting event you've seen in your life. If you watch something on TV, you know there's people that are like, you're watching the game, but they never shut up. I was watching a football game the night. My daughter was like, why don't these guys ever stop talking? I'm like, well, they're paid to talk, and they're commentators. Now, the commentator, the one you want, is the one that clearly likes your team. That's rooting for your team almost, right? If you look at ESPN College Game Day, they put like the little heads on for who they want to win or who they think's going to win. And the cool thing is they commentate the entire game in the position of supporting that team they chose. Now, the commentator for a lot of us is us. And if you don't have a positive commentator in your head, you need to get that one on your team. What that looks like is stopping, if you want to call it, but stop focusing on all the things you did wrong. Focus on what great things you've done, what opportunities, what possibilities you have for your life. And you look inside and go, you know what? Hey, you got this. I see you. Hey, good job. Hey, you did a little mess up there, but you got this. I know your capability. I know what you're capable of doing. I know who's in your circle. I know what coach you got, right? I know what you got this. That positive commentator is going to come from you by the people you put in your life, your teachers, your coaches, the cheerleader around you. And then you can commentate, tell your things in real time, tell yourself things that aid you and push you in the right direction. This leads us to number 5, the one person you need to get rid of, or the type of person. This is doubters. Everybody I listed before are people in the position of pushing you towards your place. Doubters pull you back. Now, doubters, it's not something where they don't even like you. Sometimes you hold a mirror to their inadequacies and they're like feeling like crap. So what happens is people will start to doubt your capabilities when really they're doubting their own. They're looking at you going, man, I really hope you don't get it done, because if you get it done and I can't get it done, then there must be something wrong with me, and they're going to feel shame and guilt and doubt, and no one wants to feel that. So they want to see you lose. They tell you, I doubt your capabilities. I've never seen you do that. What makes you think you can? Well, of course. There's things in my life I didn't think I could do until I did them. And there are people, I promise you, they were like, dude, chalk it up. We're going to start talking to the camera. You're going to do like speeches. What are you talking about? Literally in my life. And I was like, hey, still going to do it, because I had teachers, I had cheerleaders, I had coaches, I had a positive commentator in my head. And so I led forward. What ends up happening is the doubters remove themselves, because when they feel like what they said was stupid and they're like, oh, this person's really doing it, they start pulling away and away. You've got to get rid of that person, either actively, proactively, or passively by just killing it in life. These are the 4 people you need in your life, and the one you don't, that need to be taken care of immediately.